The diamond and the wheat. There was once a poor man who earned a living digging clay and selling it. Once, while digging clay, he discovered a precious stone which was obviously worth a great deal. Since he had no idea of its worth, he took it to an expert to tell him its value. The expert answered, "There is no one here who will be able to afford such a stone. Go to London, the capital, and there you'll be able to sell it." The man was so poor that he could not afford to make the journey. He sold everything he had and went from house to house, collecting funds for the trip. Finally, he had enough to take him as far as the sea. He then went to board a ship, but he did not have any money. He went to the ship's captain and showed him the jewel. The captain immediately welcomed him aboard the ship with great honor. Assuming he was a very trustworthy person, he gave the poor man a special first-class cabin and treated him like a wealthy person. The poor man's cabin had a view of the sea, and he sat there, constantly looking at the diamond and rejoicing. He was especially particular to do this during his meals, since eating in good spirits is highly beneficial for digestion. Then one day he sat down to eat, with the diamond lying in front of him on the table where he could enjoy it. Sitting there, he dozed off. Meanwhile, the mess boy came and cleared the table, shaking the tablecloth with its crumbs and the diamond into the sea. When he woke up and realized what had happened, he almost went mad with grief. Besides, the captain was a ruthless man who would not hesitate to kill him for his fare. Having no other choice, he continued to act happy, as if nothing had happened. The captain would usually speak to him a few hours every day, and on this day he put himself in good spirits so that the captain was not aware that anything was wrong. The captain said to him, "I want to buy a large quantity of wheat, and I will be able to sell it in London for a huge profit. But I'm afraid that I will be accused of stealing from the king's treasury. Therefore, I will arrange for the wheat to be brought in your name. I will pay you well for your trouble." The poor man agreed, but as soon as they arrived in London, the captain died. The entire shipload of wheat was in the poor man's name, and it was worth many times as much as the diamond. Rabbi Nachman concluded the diamond did not belong to the poor man, and the proof is that he did not keep it. The wheat, however, did belong to him, and the proof is that he kept it. But he got what he deserved only because he remained happy. In this amazingly mystical yet simple, original story, totally created anew by Rabbi Nachman of Breslov. This story by Rabbi Nachman of Breslov is totally original, created with the greatest mystical secrets of the Kabbalah, and Rabbi Nachman alluded to the secrets of reincarnation. The poor man had his entire past and future invested in the diamond, and yet he was careless and irresponsible, causing himself great anguish and panic. For when one realizes how he ruined his very own life, he had to go into the deepest place of his heart and force himself to be happy. And that is the ultimate solution for every problem.